Next week we'll be broadcasting live. You'll be with us at the Battle at the Beach Football Classic. And on the Toms River Auto Group Sports Hotline right now is the head coach of the Collingswood High School football team. He's also very instrumental in orchestrating this whole football classic. Let's go to the hotline and welcome in Collingswood High School football coach Mike McKeown. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, guys. How are you, man? How you doing, Coach? Good.
All right, we're getting a 3-point stand and talking a little Eagles football, but now we want to talk about this battle at the beach, and I know you've been a big part in orchestrating getting this thing together the last couple of years.
Yeah, man. It's actually taken off, man. So we started this it's our third year this year. The West Jersey Football Coach Association got together and formed an association, and we figured out to probably put our kids on the most give them a chance on a platform that not really happens so much in South Jersey. So it's taken off, and we're super proud of the event, and it's going well, man, very well.
I know I saw a post that said that you sold over 3,000 tickets already. That's pretty amazing.
We're close to 6,000 now, Coach. So we're up to about 6,000 tickets. So it's going to levels that we weren't expecting real fast, and it just shows you how much South Jersey, how much South Jersey football means in its communities around the town around here. So these guys are big high school supporters, and they've been waiting for something like this to get a chance to go watch 4 football games in one day, and it's really something special. We're talking with the head coach of the Collingswood High School football team, Mike McKeown, and Coach is very instrumental in orchestrating, like I said, this weekend. Listen to this, Dave. Now, Dave Klemick is with me, Coach, and he's a former Mainland Mustang. They take on Washington Township. Yeah, Washington Township at 10 a.m. on Friday. And then you got Hamilton versus St. John's of Vaney, Millville, Toms River North, which is a huge game. They played in the championship last year. And then at 7 p.m. on Friday night, Ocean City versus Pleasantville. What a first day. Yeah, you've got literally the first game matchup is going to be probably one of the best games of the whole weekend in Mainland. Sectional champs coming back versus Washington Township, who returns a lot from last year. So that game is going to be a hotly contested game. And then the best game of the weekend possibly could be right on the third game Friday, where you have Group 5 state champs Toms River North versus Group 4 state champs Millville. And then NJA SSIA's rankings came out, and they have Toms River North ranked number 4 in the state and Millville number 5. Right out of the shade on Friday night, you're going to see some really, really good football.
That's amazing. Then, of course, Saturday we'll be there, like I said, broadcasting live, Dave. And it's a 9:30 start now. They moved it up a half hour. West Deptford against Hightstown. And then at 12:15, Paul 6 versus St. Thomas Aquinas. They're from Fort Lauderdale.
It's the St. Thomas Aquinas from New Jersey.
Oh, is that the New Jersey? Okay.
Yeah. But they're a handful. They're well coached. They got a lot of kids up there that they're brought in. So that team is going to be a handful for fall to 6.
And then Rancocas Valley versus Union at 3:00, and then of course the big game, which is the showcase game of the weekend, is IMG Academy versus St. Joe's Prep, and I believe that game is going to be on ESPN 2. Is that correct, Coach?
On ESPN 2. That's the game of the week. Now they're 2 top 5 national teams ranked preseason. So if that one we sold over 4,000 tickets for that game alone on Saturday night. So it's going to be something to watch and go down and see, especially if you're local. Maybe you've never seen IMG Academy or you've never seen St. Joe's Prep. You're talking about 2 national powerhouse programs.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're locally around, you want to get there and see it live and in person.
And then Sunday, the game that I want to see, of course, is my alma mater, Collingswood High School versus Maple Shade at 10 a.m. Cedar Creek versus Matawan. Is that how you say that? Matawan? Matawan. At 4 p.m., Holy Spirit versus Conwell Egan. And then at 7 o'clock on Sunday night, Timber Creek versus Highland. I can't. This is just absolutely amazing. And what a venue in Ocean City right there, right on the beach.
Right on the beach. You know what? And Coach, I'm sure you know who this is, but you guys will not. This should sell some more tickets, possibly. You will not be disappointed. DeAndre Swift went to St. Joe's Prep. Marvin Harrison Jr. went to St. Joe's Prep. Jeremiah Trotter's son went to St. Joe's Prep. Which quarterback from the Raiders was NFL MVP? He's been on the show. Rich Gannon went to.
Yep.
So, but there's a guy. There's a kid. Look him up. David Washington Jr. He just signed with Kentucky. This kid, I coached him in this offseason. He is an absolute stud. It's unbelievable. You will not be disappointed just to come in and watch him play.
Oh yeah, I had to go drop off some things at St. Joe's Prep practice the other day, and it was like literally looking like you're watching the college. You know what I mean? A college program over there. So they keep kicking them out, and they want this game, so it's going to be a good test for everybody. Like I said, like for myself, just being a fan, like I don't, you don't really get a chance to really watch two national powerhouse. You know what I mean? In your own backyard, with the setting of a Ferris wheel and the beach in the background,
Absolutely. I mean,
I was dealing with ESPN, and I was talking to those guys getting a contract done, and they sent people here to look at the venue and do like a overcast thing, and the guy was like, "Man, this is really on the beach." I said, "Hey, man, I told you guys, like this football field there's nothing like it. The scenery when it gets 7 o'clock in the night and that Ferris wheel's going, those rides are going in the background." Man, it's an unbelievable, unbelievable place, Carey Stadium.
We're talking with Collingswood High School football coach Mike McKeown. Of course, Mike coaches at Collingswood High School. In the studio here, Mike, I've got a picture of me in my old Collingswood High School uniform I showed Dave. I played quarterback.
I remember, Coach. I remember. I was young, but I remember.
But I'll tell you what, man, Collingswood High School, and I'm doing a little bragging here, but, we got a storied past, storied history with Skeets Irvine. My father played for Skeets in 1938, and the Brooks Irvine Club is still a very important organization for high school football.
Absolutely. I tell my guys, man, we've been around for over 100 years, Collingswood football.
Yeah.
So we're coming up on our 700th win as a program, which is extraordinary in high school football. The tradition here at Collingswood is like second to none. It's you walk in the hallways and go to Skeets Irvine, trophy case and all that kind of stuff. So the Golden 11. So we try to teach our young kids as much as we possibly can about tradition. It's hard, this day and age with these generational kids where, to go back and try to, constantly pound on those guys, that there's been football here for 100 years. They don't believe me half the time. But, we got a good group of kids this year, so we'll see what happens on next Sunday. But we'll be ready. We'll be ready to play when we go up that bus.
Well, I'd like to, if you ever need me to come back and talk to the team, we'll get some of my teammates to come in and speak with the young kids. But I want to also mention you had a tragedy in your football family. You lost one of your players to a tragic. I just wanted to acknowledge that and say we're really sorry. If you could tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. So we lost a player to a tragic car accident in the beginning of summer. Ryan Rogers, he's been in our program for since he was 4 years old, playing our youth program. I actually tell a story where he was our first signee ever in our youth program that we started. Ryan was a tremendous kid, bleed the blue and gold, kind of old school throwback kid. Like he was all about Collingswood. He's all about the city. We always talk about it. He's a kid that, if you ask him to do anything, I moved in the offensive line. He wasn't happy about it, but he did it. You know what I mean? He was one of those kids, whatever the coach needed to do, yes, sir, no, sir. His family's been involved in our town for so long. He's a Tulane, you know what I mean? So he's, it was a tough loss for our community. Yeah, it was a tough loss for our community, and we'll be honoring him this year a lot. About the beach, our T-shirts have his logo on it, and it's our kids are kind of responding to it a little bit. But we're never, stuff like this happens. I say it all the time, man. Like, as an adult, and as a father of a 7-year-old, man, you never want to, bury your own child. And there's nothing that I can, heartbreaking than, for Lonnie and the Rogers family and what they're going through. And we're going to try to keep his name going. As long as I'm the head coach here, Ryan's name will be, going, in our program forever. So it's the kid. And I got to give a lot of the coaches in this area. It's one I say about the fraternity in football, man. It's a brotherhood that people don't understand if you never played the game, especially coaching it now when you get older. But like the people that reached out to me, coaches in South Jersey, the Coach Association, players, families, you know what I mean? They all reached out. They donated to to Ryan's scholarship fund. even like rivals, our rivals, you know what I mean? They came out and it was a huge thing, man. It made us feel special, and just shows the brotherhood of football, and you know what I mean, like what it's about. So we turned some kind of tragedy into a positive event.
Absolutely, and of course, we're really looking forward to seeing you at the Battle of the Beach Football Classic in Ocean City next weekend, Coach, and we look forward to it. Good luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, buddy. Coach, good luck. Thank you, guys. Wish for some good weather, man. Good weather.
All right, I'm sure we will. All right, there he is, Coach Michael McKeown from Collingswood High School on the Toms River Auto Group Sports Hotline.